Well, hello guys. It's me, Muhammad Ali here. I'm just coming live to the group to continue with what I talked about, which was the 30-day challenge to set up an agency and see how it goes. So it's gonna be a journey. I'm going to document it, and I'm gonna leave behind recordings and videos. So the first day, and for those of you who are here, let me see. Let me know if you can hear me. If the voice is good, then we can go ahead. Okay. If the sound is good, we can go ahead. I make mistakes sometimes in doing these things, so I want to make sure I double check it myself too. Okay, we can go ahead. I make mistakes sometimes in doing these things, so I want to make sure. Okay, excellent. I can hear myself. So let's get started. So the first step that we did yesterday, I mean last time, and you all remember, was I went into Google domains and I was able to buy two domains. Okay, and definitely the next step is to Google domains. I can just go there and I'm gonna go to my domains because I already paid for this. I bought two links. Okay, I'm not gonna build the whole website, but I want to give you how I am going to use my all LTDs in one place. So one of the things that I bought was the challenge website. So it was digitalchallenge.net simply because it's one-time domain I want to use, so it's useless. And then I got Digital Think. I think it was Digital Think. Nope. Let me check. Name contains digital. Let me just grab anything that contains digital. Yeah, so I grabbed these two on May the 2nd, digitalchallenge.net. And I want to make sure people see my screen first. Last time there was a mess, so I want to see what you guys can see here. Let me double check. Okay, looks clear. Okay, excellent. There's always issues where you can accidentally hit something and everything disappears. So um, now that I have these two, I want to make sure I set up a quick WordPress website on it. And the process is simple. I'm going to use LTDs throughout. Okay, I'm not going to use, this is why you're buying LTDs. You don't want to pay monthly for this. And the only thing I have to pay for the domains, but I also will show you how to pay for domains for cheap. So the first thing I want to do is to take these websites onto Cloudflare. Okay, so I'll go here and I will go into Cloudflare. What does Cloudflare do? Well, for those of you who use it, you definitely know, so you don't need the answer. But those who don't know and never used this before, what it does is it provides this lock here, this protection here that you see, this secure connection for free, basically. Okay, so its connection is secure. You see that, and that's what you see. Some of the websites, if you don't have SSL, this is what you see. And let me just go here. I don't have any SSL on this one, so I made a spelling mistake. Yeah, see, it shows not secure, right? And I built and designed this website myself. And so here, your connection to this site is not secure. That's what you need to get out of it. Now, a lot of reasons why you need now includes even Google will not rank you if you don't have it this anymore. This is what I was hearing. So it's part of Google ranking, and a logarithm right now. If you're not uh, SSL secure, they may not bring you to top. So interesting. So I already have an account with these guys. You can add a lot of domains. I mean, you have to add many domains, and so all I need, I have different ones on here. I was helping a client, so let me log into mine, and here is mine. So I'll add all my uh, domains here. So I have as many domains as possible. You can add them. So let's add these guys here. So the way to add is very simple. I'll just take the digital challenge one. Okay, I just say add a website, and I'll hit add. It's just easy. Once you add, you can choose all the different plans. I just go for the free, and guess what? it's gonna scan the DNS, which means it's talking to Google to see what's happening there. So all these things are automatically taken from there. So I'll say, okay, this is what I see, that's fine. And next. And this is what they'll say. The name servers that I have are all here. Okay. These are the name servers that it's running on Google. There's 4 of them. Amazing. And I can go well, check on your end because I can test my connection. It looks good right now. I don't know, it's not clear. Yeah, if you guys agree with him, please let me know, because on my end I'm also testing on my phone and seeing what's happening. So uh, definitely it's working for me. So I take the two and yeah, the name servers here, and I'm gonna change it to these guys here that they give you. So you can click to copy and it will copy, and I'll go back to the domain that I took. So let me take this guy here. It's that easy. Then go to DNS. Then I will use my custom servers. Just put it there. Then go back and then grab the second one and go back and put a second one here by adding the plus button here. Okay, and now I have 2 name servers that I'm gonna save, and it will say change server's name away, yes. So what's gonna happen now is that all the DNS will be managed not here anymore on Google but on Cloudflare. So we did that, and then we'll just say done, check, we're good to go. And I'm gonna come back to this to talk to you about everything else after, but I will always say, you know, use this one always, HTTPS full. I'll even make it full strict. We'll come back for that. Okay, make it full strict and come back for it. It's okay, that's gonna work out. So once I have this, I am done, and I will wait for this to take effect. Okay, let's go back and check. If you see a green tick next to it, it means things have been done properly. So it takes a while for the name server to update. While this is happening, I'm gonna go back and do the exact same thing and grab the second domain, and I will use now digitalthink.io to add to that too as well. So let's do that. Okay, so we need to do again the same thing. Copy digitalthink.io, then go back. This is going to be faster now. I'm going to move faster on this one. Add a site, done. Then go ahead, and now I will use the Cloudflare plan, to the free plan, to get this done. And now we have the name servers show up, so I'll say continue. The same thing, I'll just copy the 2 DNS records here. Okay, and what we need to do now, and this is going to be very, very interesting. And I think you need to fix your internet connection, because I have 7 people watching and everybody is saying, guys, if you can't hear or the image not clear, let me know, because I can hear myself very clearly. And I think you need to fix your internet connection. Exactly. So I have 7 people watching and everybody is saying exactly. Yeah, so I have no problem with that. Just happens that sometimes your internet connection may be the problem, and you're gonna give me a hard time trying to fix my own self. So double check. There's 9 people watching. If I hear anybody else having the same problem, I'll go ahead and check what's happening. So are you guys, is the voice clear? Everybody else, please. Just want to make sure it's clear and I can hear it well. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I know when it's clear and when it's not, because I'm also testing it myself. So And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna replace these ones with the name servers from the domain. So we go to digitalthing.io and we go to the DNS. Very easy. Use custom domains. This is really easy stuff. Like if you're into web design and web building, this should be the basic. The idea is you get free certificate, right? SSL certificate. Now I use that, the first one. I'll grab the second one and I'll do the same thing, paste, right? And now we have everything looking good. So we save and change name servers, right? And once we do this, now we can go ahead and continue with adding this to yeah, it's taking a minute to do that. So let's see what it's gonna do. Google is not responding for a minute. Okay, right, it takes a while. So let's go back and continue. And now I want to make it full strict and server always use HTTPS standard on, and that's it. So these two are done. Now all we need to do next is to wait for the servers, I mean for the domains to get active. So I have the last one, digital think pending name server. So this could take a little bit of time. While this is happening, I'm also gonna add the third one, digital think, because sometimes it happens while you're doing it, it's gonna come over. So let's go back, and I'm looking for digital only. I'm gonna add digital think as well to the list. Okay, so let's use that, digitalthink.ca. So I want to use that as well. So all these ones now will be on Cloudflare. So again, same thing, straightforward. Now that because I want you to understand the process, I'm gonna do I'm doing my third one now, so that for those of you who didn't, again, if you look at GoDaddy and you try to buy an SSL, it's very expensive. I know people who paid a lot of money for this, and you don't have to when it's free. So then all I will do, again, copy these guys, go to Digital Think, go to the DNS, right? Save the use custom server. Now it's faster, right? And then we add a second one. We go back, we grab the second one, and now it's very, very, very easy. That easy. And now we will continue to change all this. And it's digitalthink.io. So let's do this, and done. So that's free lifetime. I hope they don't change their price down the road. But I've been using Cloudflare for the last 5-6 years now. I think 6 years, and it's been always free for me. So I never had to worry about it. Okay, I'll tell them to check server all the time. It's always actually one way to make it work faster. So the challenge one, they're all pending. Okay, I'll make them recheck the server. Okay, recheck. I mean the DNS propagation. Yeah, once we get the green tick, then we're good to go. Recheck. Okay, so while this is happening, and I'm gonna come back for this, right? While this is happening, I'm gonna come back for this and see if I can do something here. And sometimes it may be not good idea to do it, but the way I do now is I have my let's look at GoDaddy SSL. How much are you saving by using this, right? GoDaddy SSL, if you're using them, like, people buy from them. Okay, Let's Encrypt is also free one, for those of you who know. But the problem with that, it expires every 90 days. It's a little bit technical, okay, and a little bit technical. You just have to follow some rules and steps and everything. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and depending on what server you're using, what hosting you're using, it does most of the time work. But the problem I have is you have to go back every 90 days and then regenerate the new certificate and then reinstall it, which sucks, especially if you have a lot of websites. I don't like doing that, right? It's a lot of work. I have so many domains on this one. I just set them up one time, and all these ones now automatically, there's 2 pages of domains, they are taken care of. I don't have to deal with that. But like I said, so yeah, digitalthink.io is active. You can see that, right? The green means active, and it's working right now. So now the next thing we want to do is, we're done here, this part, very good. We're done with digital. So let's start with digitalthing.io. It was the fastest one to get done. I'm going to use another hosting provider on that was on LTD lifetime deal. It's called GridPaint. Okay, now let's come back and talk about this deal for a minute. Okay, GridPaint is one of these guys who came on Black Friday. They were selling it for 1,500 lifetime deal to get unlimited servers connected on their panel. Basically, it's a cPanel. Now, cPanel also used to be free before, but then they introduced a fee, and it's very expensive now because every 100 websites you have to pay a lot of, you have to pay like at least $20 a month or something like that. And so I thought about the whole idea, and I was like, okay, I didn't get this in Black Friday, and then they came back on April the 1st on Fool's Day, April Fools, and they had it like for 2,500. And I tried to kind of tell them the price is crazy. I made comments about it. What are you doing? Like, how can you double your price two in just 6 months, man? This is crazy. And they say during the Black Friday, they had several pricings. So the first week or the first 24 hours they had a price, then it changed to 1,900. And then those who took payment plans, they paid 2,350. And they said it wasn't fair to those people for us to give another LTD lifetime deal and charge it now at less than that. So basically they were saying it's 2,500. Imagine, I was there, I was watching the deal come and go, and I was like, man, I really want to get this work, right? And basically I ended up buying the last deal, which was very expensive, but I did my math and I did a lot of things, and I'll show you why I went with them. Why would I pay 2,500 and more crazy money for this one, right? And rather than going with the 2,500 at once, which is crazy, I actually went for the payment plan, which also adds a little bit more beyond the 2,500 mark, but gives me 12 months to break down my cost of because I don't want to invest 2,500 all at once during this time, right? So 2,500. The reason I went with it just monthly plan for 1 year to pay off the 2,500 was because I wanted to also get to use the system, see it. If it wasn't worth it, I wanted my money back and walk away from it. Look at their support, how everything's working. If the things is for me or not. I just decided, you know, let me give it a try. And to my surprise, so far I'm liking it. I like it. Why? One of the reasons why I like it is that I pay servers for servers, and some of the time you need a server with a cPanel and all that stuff, but they're very expensive if you're using some of these companies that are selling, like GoDaddy. GoDaddy sells something for $30. uh, Hosting, that's very basic. What do they give you? Something really small. But with these guys, let's just click on digital. Let's go home. Okay, let's say I want to create a server. Okay, DigitalOcean. All I needed to do was sign up on DigitalOcean and get the API key and connect here, and automatically their system will set up everything, the backend and everything for me. The good news also, I can see the pricing plans of DigitalOcean right within here. You can go with any of these server costs and you can choose the plans. So this is very, very powerful. This is why I got it. So if you look here, and so if you guys know, for those of you who host on GoDaddy or HostGator or all this, Bluehost or all these guys, they will sell you something like 1 gig RAM, 25 gig. uh, this will cost you definitely a lot more, but here I have a dedicated server with my own custom IP address for only $5 a month, which means for the whole year all I have to pay is only $5. I mean, sorry, $60 for the whole year for my server. Whereas in GoDaddy right now, funny enough, there's one of my websites that's there. I'm still paying $30 for something that has a RAM value of like 500 megabytes, uh, and it's like here it's like 10 gigabytes. I'm not even sure. Sometimes they say it's unlimited disk, but they make sure your RAM is so small that you can't do a lot with it. If you do 2 or 3 websites on it, it's going to be very, very, very slow, very slow. Okay, so 1 gig RAM, 20 gigabyte, one disk. All I need to do is $5, and I'll just select the region, so I can select my own. The location nearest to me here is Toronto, and the server name I'll just call it Digital Think. So basically, I don't need to have this on this. I don't need to buy a new server, but I mean, if it's $5, you can dedicate a whole website to just one web. It's not expensive, but on the same server, I can actually put up to 10 websites. Okay, it's that straightforward. As soon as you say create server, it comes up like this here, and you can add as many things as possible, right? Yep, it's mostly for WordPress. You can add other things to it, but they only support the WordPress. Support means now it comes with a lifetime support, okay? So basically when I'm here on my website, if one of them is here, if I have a problem, they get to me quickly. They have a chat. I can chat with them, issues with that, they'll fix it, they'll go in there. They do very good job. I was moving one of my websites, and this is another reason I went with them. Mobra.co. It's a website I was working with since a long time. It's like Mobra.co. It's supposed to be my WAS. For those of you who know what WAS is WordPress as a service. Okay, it's not a SaaS. It's a WAAS. WordPress as a software service. So, um, so basically, this is what I had. Now, the problem I had with this one was when I'm trying to make. This is supposed to be like an appointment, booking system that I wanted to put on the customer's website for, either for free or just charge them monthly if they're my customers. If not, I'm gonna charge them. I have a pricing plan. I have videos on it. I have everything on it. Now this is built on W WP Ultimo. Okay, so if you are trying to resell something, that's what you want to do. You need a network. It takes care of it. And what I wanted to do, and this is funny, is when people go watch a video. I haven't put up the video yet. I have the video, but because I was doing the migration. They helped me with the move. This is what it does. I'm gonna just do test, and I'm gonna put my own email. This is also connected to my autoresponder automatically. So let me just use my own email. If I put fake email, it's not gonna accept it because it's protected field from uh, fake emails. When I go here, now it will make me watch a video which will it's about 8 minutes long. I haven't still added the video here. I'll add the video later on. And once I do this, it's like it's all about appointments. How are no shows affecting your business? Let's say they have 5 no shows, and what's the price? Let's say the dentist charges about $200, and boom, we did a calculation here. We say last month you lost $4,000 last year, and this is very effective, video that I have here. But the next step is I want them to go ahead, and this is not gonna show up until like the 8th minute. It's designed like that, and I want them to create, and when they create, this is what they get. School point. I just did one here. .mobra.co. So if there is any appointments available, this is what they get. Something like this, appointment scheduler. Okay, they get a page like this with their custom logo and everything. Everything can be customized. This can also be on their website, so people can select a day or a time, a date, right? And then they'll look at the availability, anytime that's available. And the next step now is they can do, if there's availability, they can do and book their. It's a booking system basically. So I want you to pay attention to this. I'm using the secure connection, and you can see from here there is schoolpoint.mobra.co. Now having the free SSL certificate from here will not allow me to actually create that. So what they have with GridPaint is the ability for you to have a, an SSL that covers even this subdomain on SSL or certificates for free. which is amazing. I was like, okay, that's powerful, and I don't have to go back every month or every year to try to fix this. It doesn't work like that, right? You just set it up once, all my customers will have that free. The problem I had this one, and why I didn't offer this program for sale, is because I have to go back and renew this with Let's Encrypt every few months, and it was very painful. I didn't want to do that. So by moving here, I was able to do, and they helped me with the move and everything. They fixed all the issues. If there was any problem, it was very straightforward. So all subdomains, it's a wild certificate, basically wild SSL certificate, which covers even subdomains, right? Um, so that is why I got this. And so now what I'm gonna do is all I need to do is create a server, $5 a month, and it covers everything. Boom, you have that server is good enough for everything. One of the clients I have here, she actually was paying $30 a month, and I am doing the management and everything for her, and I think it will cost her only now something like $10 a month, because her server cost for me is only $5, right? $10 a month, it's not bad. So no, it's $15, maybe $15 a month. Her server cost at GoDaddy was $30 a month. I said, do you want to do at 50% of that price? Yeah, I pay $5 for the server. She pays $15, which is half the cost of the the server that she was paying for, and I'm making $10 a month extra on that. So not bad, right? So this is how I want to deal with clients. I actually want to specialize now in just hosting WordPress, because that's a business in itself. So now back to this. Let's create a website. This is where it gets fun, because now that those things are done, we need to create a website. I want to build a website, and I'll show you another advantage they have is that you get all the WordPress premium plugins that you can think of. They get you for free. So like Elementor, I actually have the list. Where is it? I have the list here. I sent to somebody, one of those people who wanted to grab it. So let me pick it from there. I hope there's nothing privacy that people message you sometimes. So yep, I don't like too many things open at the same time. Is that why? Okay, Stanley, yes. So I wanted to show him the. He was asking me about. He was asking me about. Yeah, the ones that they're showing. So these are also what you get with this. Okay, this is what they give you. Another reason why they convinced me was this one. When I need any of these plugins, okay, I don't need to buy them anymore. Why? They they will talk to me. They give you access to all these plugins. So how much did you pay for these guys? Okay, because I didn't buy them. So Astra theme, and then DVI, then SCF, all this, advanced custom fields, it's called SCF. Then Barbecue Pro, Beaver Builder, Blackhole Pro, Caldera Forms, Client Portal, Elementor Pro. Elementor is good. Fluent Forms, Generate Press, Modular Oxygen, SEO Press, Swift Performance Pro, WP Ultimo, WPML. So all these themes and plugins come for free with GridPaint, um, and I think they keep adding more stack to it every time. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get all this done, so I can play with it. Yeah, my Facebook started going to some crazy place. Anyways, that makes sense. So that's another reason why I got this. All these ones were free and included. So that alone is just, and if I were to buy those ones for my websites, that would be crazy. Okay, that will cost me a lot of money. So that helped. That helped. I didn't know even that part. No one explained the deal properly. They just post something in their group. Somebody just drops the link somewhere in another group, and then people are talking about it and why it's good. But then if they explain this to me that, oh, you get all these ones, you get this, I would have bought it a long time ago, and I didn't know what it did. So anyways, our website is now ready. So we refresh it. Digital Think is ready. Challenge not yet. .io is already active. So I'm gonna go to digitalthink.io and create a WordPress website. So here, digitalthink.io. That's it. I'll choose the server. I'll use the Mobra server. Actually, no, not a good idea. I think I need to create a new server, but not a good idea. I don't want to put anything on Mobra. That's my client, so I gotta create a new one because Mobra is basically you know what, it's okay, it's a WordPress website, so they're not gonna have any problems. So here, WordPress Mobra. Okay, let me use that. Grid pane, I'm gonna use the same one. The bundles, I'm gonna select. I have some bundles that I already made, but I'm not gonna select. So bundle is basically what it does is you choose all those plugins, you upload all the plugins you want. Like anytime you want to build, as let's say you have 20 different plugins you want to use on a website, what you can do is you upload them here on their server, you call them a bundle, you put them together, and once you install, those plugins will be installed automatically as part of this, right? So this is really cool. And DNS integration, I want to do that. Yes, I want to use, no, I don't want to use any of the bundles, so it's okay. I don't want to use the bundles. Can I not unselect it? Nope. Okay, remove that. I removed it. So, and now the DNS integration, I want to use Cloudflare full. This is where now all the website gets, you know, SSL, everything is done, even for for subdomains. So I'm gonna add the site, and that's all. That's all it takes. It takes a minute to get it done, and look at what's gonna happen. So while this is happening, what's gonna happen is now the website is being built. At the bottom, if you can see, Digital Think. And it's taking a minute. And guess what? My website is ready to go. It's done. So if I actually go and hit here, what I want to do is and provide what they call auto SSL. So turn the certificate on, and automatically it will handle. See here, all the notifications coming up. Auto SSL, everything is all done, enabled, all is good. And now I can choose if it is multi-site or not, you know, domains, backups, all this stuff. Yeah, I can add another domain, and the next one I will add is the digitalthink.ca. So that way they have a primary one and the secondary one. So anybody who's, you know, types, both domains will be on the same website. So this will work. This will work fine. And so let's go back here, and yeah, it has API integration full, so everything looks good. And now if I go Digital Think dry run pass provision SSL by API, it's gonna take some time. It's still reading. So, and then very soon it will just give me a pass check saying everything is good to go. Go play with your thing, right? So this is really cool. And I will show you what's gonna happen. I got my notifications, all looks good. So let's go back to digitalthink.io. I can log in or I can view the website. So to view, I just need to click here and see it shows it's not secure. It means the SSL is not running yet. So they're waiting for it. The WordPress is already running. And I will wait for them to tell me. Yes, so SSL complete. Digital Think now. It shows that on the message here came up showing that my SSL is success. Thank you for your patience and the previous notification. So all is good to go. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to go up and go to Digital Think again and see this time, and you will notice the connection is now secure. My connection is very secure. Certificate is valid. Everything is really good, and we can go now and log in as admin. Now you notice that I didn't get my username and I didn't get my username, admin username and password, but I can get it because it's already there. I don't want to display it, so I can just click on this one, the log, and it will display the created new username and password, everything there. I also get access to my database, which uses PHP my admin, so I can go quickly and show you guys. It automatically log me in, and you have access to a php.admin here, right? So yeah, you have it all. Now let's log in with a single sign-on, and now I have my WordPress, and I'm automatically logged in as admin, and I can start now playing with this. Now the next step for me is to ask them to install all the premium themes and all the premium plugins that I want to use, which come for free. So basically this is the first step. And if the other one is done, and I hope by now hopefully it's installed. I know that .NET take long time, and .ca, but .com and .io take a minute to actually get installed. But now look at me, I have my WordPress website running. digitalthing.io is live. So this will be my this will be the website for my agency, okay? And I'm gonna use another LTD to use the themes and everything, but since they have some really cool themes, I'm gonna use those themes right now, and that's what I will ask for. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna wait for the others to show up. Someone is knocking on my door, and so I'm gonna show other things to show up. Digital think .io is done now, and so I'm gonna leave it here for you guys. This will be part 2. That was part 2. Again, using all LTDs. Okay, I'll go for the second one. So I will soon go ahead and log out so I can come back later on to show you guys the rest of the stuff, which is basically get the website done and also create the other one for the membership and all that stuff. So I'm gonna leave it there. I think the video has gone for a bit longer than I expected, but yeah, I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Thank you.